Hello, 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 my love bugs. Once again, it is your girl, Lumi Love, here with another message from the divine. As I always say, today, if you're hearing my voice, I ask that you harden not your heart, for I am just a messenger, and we are all here to witness and learn. Thank you guys for your likes, subscribe, shares, views, and memberships. Everything is greatly appreciated, my loves. So let's go ahead and get into it, okay? As y'all know, I love my conspiracy readings, and I haven't done one on what's going on with the intergalactic war and how things are being how things are going necessarily, okay? So I know the last thing that I talked to you guys about was Poseidon being upset and talking about how Poseidon and Leviathan is kind of like the same entity. Okay, well, I got a message to download today that whole Leviathan thing is kind of like the entire I'm hearing subspecies of aliens that are from different planets that decided to work under this breeding program and do what it is that Poseidon and Zeus and everybody wanted. Okay, if you rather me say Azazel, which is Leviathan, and then you have Zeus, which is Satan. You know them and now the 200 other Watchers. They were in a breeding program. Okay, well, they were using feminine energies in a breeding program because they were lusting. Okay, lusting like wolves. So after all that fight and everything, you can go back and look at those videos, but I have a new update, okay, on what's going on at this current time or what's going to happen soon. All right, and I started off with a message, and the message is about someone wanting to pay. We're going to get on with it with cards, but someone wanted to pay you back. They wanted to recompensate you because they don't want to suffer their karma. They don't want to deal with what they've been doing, so they kind of want to pay. And I'm getting, they don't just want to pay you some sort of settlement to settle out of court. Now, that's for some people, yes, they do. But majority of these settlements that they want to do outside of court instead of putting their business all out in the air is because it's what was it? It's the grays and the insectoids. Okay, so the grays and the insectoids had a special part in the building of you want to call it the moon, or you can call it Death Star if you know about Star Wars. If not, look it up, the insectoids and the Death Star and all that stuff. But these intergalactic beings have been working together to traffic feminine energy, traffic earth angels, masculine or feminine. Okay, and well, we're going to talk about feminines right now because they do kidnap the masculines in order to freeze their sperm and take their sperm or get it in a succubus energy. But I was hearing it's a little easier to trick the masculine because they were already under the guise and spell. It was a little harder to trick the feminine because she was fighting for her spot back in in the hierarchy. So these grays, I have came out that it has come out that some of these gray aliens have they made babies with humanoids. I'm hearing gray aliens and humanoids. So these could have been some humans that they created in the lab. It could have been the cave people, the Europeans, because we are talking about Asia. So they mixed together and they came out with a subgroup of I'm hearing Mongolian. So it could have been like that Mongolian bloodline. They said there's only like a couple bloodlines actually, like ancient bloodlines. And Mongolian is one. I'm getting Mongolians had mixed in, maybe with these grays, and I also got some other places in Asia. But the main people that is focusing on, because when these grays mated with these humans, they came out with a subgroup of Asian species. They look Asian. They're hiding amongst the Asians, I should say. And they started being worshipped by these Asian spirits. Oh, Asian spirits, Asian people, I guess Asian spirits as well. I'm hearing Asian spirits because it has something to do with a dragon too. But let me just try to get into it. I'm gonna try to stay on my notes. They're kind of all over the place. I usually try to have them lined up straight, but it's just like I had to get this out, okay? So they said that these gray aliens that mix with the Asians, mix with the Europeans, okay, they're hiding amongst them. So you got your tall whites. Now the grays are supposed to be of an Asian race because they have been getting success from resources to transport and teleport magic into technology. So that's why so many things come outside of China. So many things come from Asia, Taiwan, and all those places like that, because these are where the grays have mingled in with society, and they're having their offspring, and their offspring has an offspring. So it's kind of like there are a few subspecies of aliens. Excuse me, y'all. They don't, they go to drying in my throat when I go to talking, okay? But So they have been getting success from, basically giving the world resources, but these resources are things that have been handed down from these other intergalactic beings or these watchers that have been running the earth, and they just make these products to keep you guys illusioned and under the illusion. Okay, let's see, they use your social medias as one way, I'm hearing, to monitor you. They have many ways of monitoring you, like the drones and everything else. But they said that they have the socials to monitor you guys, and these two groups of Asians that they are specifically talking about that was working with these gray aliens or mixed with these gray aliens, I'm hearing their leaders or the gang leaders were the ones mingling with the gray aliens, and whatever came of that afterwards. They were still doing the breeding program, so they got a little mixed in other little races or whatever. But let's see, it says they are accepting minor defeat and to avoid greater karma for their contribution. They are trying to pay for penance, and penance meaning voluntary self-punishment for their trafficking and attacking of the earth angels. So they want to try to basically pay for their spot to tell. I'm getting the intergalactic police, the archangels have come back, okay? And these Yakuza and Triad people are very, very money hungry, very, very materialistic. Okay, that's why they always creating something to make money off of it, whether that shit $3 or that shit $300. They trying to make some money off of it because they love the resources here. They've overused the resources. I'm hearing these grays and insectoids, they have nowhere else to go. Their planet is no more. That's why most of them were living on the Death Star, which is this moon. Now, y'all already know China been sending sun and moons up in the air, so this is going to, go together with it, all right? So they have been building on that Death Star. And just like in Star Wars, when the insectoids were running that Death Star, someone was betrayed and a leader ended up dying, and then they were like at war at that point. So that's pretty much what just happened. All right, the grays and the insectoids started to get into it. I wrote down the insectoid leader had passed away, and they blamed the grays for it because they feel like they snuck them. Like they feel like they invited the leader of the insectoids over, and they ended up poisoning him in some sort of way, and he ended up passing over. And these insectoids are very, 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 I'm hearing, remorseful because they lost somebody. They know how it feels. Maybe they never lost anyone before and they lived for a long time, or if they lost people, they never lost a leader. These people feel like they don't have any more direction. But they still beefing with the grays because of these intergalactic crimes they committed together. And now that the archangels are back, everybody getting their ass whooped. So the Yakuza and them and the Triads, they're trying to buy their way back on Earth, buy their way to stay here, promising that they won't do anything out of the norm. They won't traffic, saying that they didn't know. I'm hearing it's all lies. They just want to stay here because they have nowhere else to go. So they plan on trying to win people's favor so that they can stick around in these caves and shit, and then resurface when they think they got some power. But they are crippled because of this loss of their leader. Okay, so let's see, they beefing with the grays because they work together in a breeding program. They wanted to offer a payout to the ones that were harmed to secure a spot on Earth. Let me see, I got some more notes. Yeah, okay, so they want to secure their spot on Earth, and I would basically, that was just a message, like a quick news message about what part we're in now. These insectoids and these grays is getting into it. Everybody is being under judgment by these intergalactic beings, and I'm hearing it was some sort of slavery involved in it. It was kind of like the grays had snuck the insectoid leader because this insectoid leader was going to work with the earth angels to stay on Earth. They were going to pay for their resources, and the grays feel like, nah, we need to keep stealing this shit. We need to keep them under illusions. We need to keep bullshitting them. What the fuck is y'all gonna work with them for? Why y'all trying to get them some money? Why y'all trying to secure your spot? And the insectoids was like, well, the leader was like, well, this is like the smartest thing for us to do is to, if you can't beat them, join them, type of thing, right? So that pissed the grays off because the grays got a real tight tie with an actual fallen angel, and these insectoids are from another planet. They're parasites. Okay, so they get into it, they beef, and I don't know how far that's gonna go because then it switched over to talking about how they both were a part of Leviathan, which was all these subgroups of aliens that had something to do with this breeding program. I'm getting now these insectoids may be telling what part they played and what part everybody else played in this breeding thing. The gray aliens are mad about that because they thought when they took out the insectoid leader that they were going to get their way. They were going to be able to be over them. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody was getting money, but it was always people inside the group that was hating on other groups, and they wanted to be superior to them, is what the Greys felt like. It's something about no lie, short. Well, yeah, y'all heard of short man syndrome? Like the motherfuckers, gray aliens are mad because they're known as little childlike, small, humanoid beings or whatever, and they don't like that shit. They feel like they big shit, and y'all got them fucked up. Y'all keep trying them like they just some worker bees, and they's like, yeah, we working, but don't get it fucked up. So they're a little upset about that. But anyway, so then it started getting a little more weird, a little more intense. Okay, so this was the second message, because that insectoid thing is going on. I guess the Holy Spirit just wanted y'all to know that the intergalactic police, the archangels, are here, and those are the sectors that they're handling first. If I saw the 10 of Pentacles as this entire entity of Leviathan, then therefore there's 10 groups, and we just talked about 2 of them. Okay, so we'll get into the rest of them when I get downloads from them, but right now that is the most important beef going on, because I'm telling you, these insectoids, it's pretty sad. They were very sad that they lost whatever leader this was. I'm guessing he was a leader from a long time, and they're upset that they lost him, and they're trying to mourn and get back together. And the Greys just feel like, keep creating technology to keep them, illusion. They think about sending up a whole nother motherfucking moon, a whole nother Death Star, but they don't have enough bodies, or they didn't receive enough bodies in order to please this entity, which is Leviathan, that they were supposed to please by keeping their part of the deal to keep this trafficking going. Okay, so then I got into the part where it went to talking about this beast that is going to emerge amongst all of this chaos. Okay, and the message I got was, it can't kill you if you look at it in the eyes, and they call it the lizard Jesus. Okay, and they say that the fear is what consumes you. So basically, if you were to look at this with your eyes, not look at the illusions of what it's dressed up as, whether it's dressed up as a preacher, whether it's dressed up as a governor, whether it's dressed up as a senator, whether it's dressed up as the police, whether it's dressed up as the president, you know what I'm saying? It basically says that this entity, this antichrist energy, okay, it cannot kill you if you look at it in the eyes. All right, now, I got most of these downloads while I was watching the movie Up. I appreciate movies like that, especially with Jordan Peele, because there's messages in everything, and his messages are so right on and trippy. Okay, so let's get into this. Get my other notes, y'all. I took a lot of notes, and they all mixed up. Okay, so basically what was important about this was talking about this Antichrist being, because you know how I did in my past readings where I told you guys all this stuff was going on around the simple fact that they were trying to raise Satan, and it needed to bring about this Antichrist in order to do this. Okay, it has to go in a certain order. So they wanted, I guess, I'm hearing, distract you maybe with these Antichrist energies. Okay, but like I said, if you look them in the eyes, or you look at them for who they are, you use your third eye, you can actually see what it is versus what they're trying to tell you it is, then you'll be able to beat it. Okay, now it's the song, all right, it's the Obia Man song. Now the lyrics that came out in this Obia Man song says, he came down to earth and hid in the trees. Now what's is very significant about this is because I have a card in my deck that says hidden in the trees, and it's come out multiple times. You can look back on those old conspiracy readings. It came out multiple times, y'all. I did not know what the fuck was hiding in the trees. I already knew they used clouds to cover up their ships, or used clouds to cover up whatever they were using to monitor us and all that shit like that. But I this is some new shit for me. Okay, so it says he came down and hid in the trees. Oh, no, this is not the Obia Man song. The Obia Man coming up. This is the one-eyed, the purple one-eyed people eater. It's a song, the purple one-eyed people eater. Okay, so it came up. That is going to be this Antichrist spirit, or that is what this Antichrist spirit looks like. Okay, it says he came down to earth and hid in the trees, and he's pissed. Okay, it says, I am Mr. Purple no, wait. I'm gonna start over, y'all. I told you my notes a little out of this world. Okay, but it says he came down and hid in the trees, and then it says, I said, Mr. Purple People Eater, don't eat me. And then it looked at him with a voice so rough and said, I wouldn't eat you because you're too tough. And then, it's the one-eyed, one-armed, flying purple people eater. This is the dragon, is what I'm hearing. This is the lizard. This is someone who felt like they were a part of this Leviathan energy, and they were tricked out of their spot, maybe. Maybe this could be a subspecies of, I'm hearing, Animatronic aliens? How can you do that? Okay, I'm gonna just go with it. A subgroup species of animatronic aliens that feel betrayed, that could have possibly been working with a dragon, and I'm getting that the dragon could have possibly been a ship, but the dragon was an entity. Okay, boom. So you know how they say you got to go through the water to get to the sky, and basically it's kind of like fishes. Even in that movie, is nope. It's kind of like jellyfishes and fishes and leviathans and everything in the sky. Those are the ships, but they're big ass like animals, big entities. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm getting. It's kind of like that. But this is a one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater that's going to come into the atmosphere to collect. And this being feels as if though they were tricked maybe out of their spot by some other people, so they're here to take them away. Yeah, they're here to take them away. It's something about the wolves, the wolves and their lusting. So I guess if you have this lusting spirit, you'll be taken away. Because I mean, whether or not everybody try to say we are all one, we are all the same, we're not. And people will be judged accordingly. In the Bible it says the sins of the father and mother will not be blotted out, meaning that you know, if your bloodline fucked up, you got to kind of pay for that. That's your karmic debt that you have to pay off. And they are kind of getting rid of people off this earth, banishing them off this earth, sucking them up in these spaceships or these entities, because I'm hearing eating in the belly of the beast. So maybe these are the people that will be in the belly of the beast, and the beast is this one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. This Antichrist, maybe spirit or ship. I don't really know. It just depends on how you're looking at it, scientifically, metaphysically. But they said that that is, maybe I'm getting, maybe that's what he's riding in on. Okay, I'm hearing maybe that's what he's riding in on. This one-horned flying purple, dang, people eater. Yeah, it says nostalgia. Something from the past is now coming back to rock their foundation, or rock the foundation that they thought they had on earth. The card on the floor is the Six of Cups. It's in the upright, so that's why I'm getting that from. Someone cares too much is what other thinks, and fear inhibits their action. So like I said, it's like if you don't look them in the eyes, or you don't, whenever this being is here, if you don't look this being in the eyes, or you can't look this being in the eyes, meaning being honest, meaning this being has one eye and it's going to check you and it's going to weigh you, and if you're wrong, you'll be taken away, and if you didn't do anything wrong, you'll be here. If you misuse the resources, and these are coming about these intergalactic beings, if you use the resources and you overuse these resources, you are going to be subjected to the flying, one-horned, one-eyed, purple people eater. Okay, people will be swallowed in the belly of the beast because of what they did to try to harvest success, and because of them thinking too much of what others thought about them. So that's maybe why the Yakuza and them want to come in and try to get some sort of penance from these archangels for protection, because this flying purple people eater is going to come in and tear their ass up, and they want some sort of protection. They want to be guarded. They want to hide behind these archangels, but they're having to put up a fight because of the opposition, the position that they played in this misfortune of taking out earth angels and abusing energy. Also, so this part I didn't do any more looking up on it. I wanted to, but Exuma. Now this is the Obia Man song. We talk about Obia being used a lot. All right, so this is the Obia Man song. Also about this same Antichrist spirit. So if the dragon, this lizard, they keep talking about Jesus, the lizard, maybe they mean the lizard will come back with the Antichrist. He's going to come in with a being that's going to be the people eater. Okay. Exuma, that's what I heard, and it says Exuma lived above with the stars. Exuma used to light up the planet. Well, Exuma was a planet that used to light up Mars, and you know Mars is where I've been telling y'all that most of these energies are coming from, even with these Mayans and all that, building those civilizations on Mars, because no, they did not go underground. They went through a portal, and they asses is traveling back and forth from Mars. And they also have something to do with this breeding program, overseeing something, but also with the Mars bringing a lot of, I'm getting fire and brimstone and all that. All right, so it says Exuma says he has many voices in his throat, and he has the teeth of a frog and the tail of a goat. I didn't look the rest of that up, but that's what was said. Let me see. Yeah, so basically just speaking about the Obia, the practices that are being done, which one of these fallen angels had taught people Obia, this is where it's coming from. And I'm really getting that with that dragon, I'm getting the Diagon tribe So there are going to be intergalactic beings who were communicating with the Dagon tribe that are going to be resurfacing. And that's because of the bloodlines of the lizard. They have to be taken off of this earth. So there was a dragon that's going to work with these archangels that are going to come and help the archangels get rid of these beings that don't belong here anymore for the overuse of the resources of the earth. They're here to take the last of the bloodlines of this lizard, which is this Antichrist, off the earth because of the role they played. Those belong here will stay, and those who don't will serve a penance to and do community service. And that is per the Intergalactic Federation. So they have to do community service now. They have to work. Just the same way that they tried to come down here and make you guys slaves. They are now the slaves. They have to work. They have to clean up maybe their planets. Get all their shit together. You know, the Federation's gonna handle that. But all of that stuff came out. So let's see. Let's get something else on this dragon, Holy Spirit. Care too much about what others think. That's the same thing with the Yakuza. All these people, they did what they did because they cared too much about what other people think. They knew that dipping into the resources of the earth and overusing them was bad, but they already saw somebody else was doing it, so they thought, okay, well, let me take the chance and do it too. Ended up binding themselves to this abomination is what I'm hearing. Binding themselves to an abomination. So maybe binding themselves to that Leviathan entity. To take the feminine energy, to use the feminine energy. And now 3 of these subgroups are upset, or maybe they feel like they're going through heartbreak and loss. Oh yeah, the insectoids because they lost the leader, and then the triads and the accuser because they like this, and we trying to pay for our spot on earth, whether we doing good or bad shit. We making resources, we making stuff for people. So you know, we receiving justice. We want to continue to receive justice. We'll work with y'all. We'll help y'all rebuild the earth. Okay. But these archangels know better than that. These people just want to work with them, act like everything's good. Then after they get enough strength, they'll, you know, abandon the entire deal and try to take over once again. Because like I said, these people have nowhere else to stay. So they're trying to play their cards in court right now. A lot of court spells can be going on intergalactically and actually in courts, because these insectoids are now, like I said, trying to work together to cause a tower for these grays, because the grays caused the tower for their bloodline by taking someone out. All right. Let's see. I'm hearing Doug. All right, let's see what's going on. I'm seeing landslides, sinkholes. All right, Nordic aliens, Palladians. They're surprised by the come up, surprised by what's happening on the earth. They're surprised about how people are leveling up. They thought the illusions were working. That's when everybody started falling out, because everybody had a part to play, and apparently somebody wasn't playing their part fully. Okay, I'm glad you. These people are searching for Sumerian blood so they can rise up this Antichrist, this person that's going to bring them financial gain and commerce with some sort of communication, maybe against the Hebrew bloodline. Okay, so Sumerian bloodline could be going against the Hebrew bloodline. What else? I gotta catch up with Star Wars, y'all. They won't let me catch up with it. I'm trying to rewatch it so that I can get the real scoop on what's going on next. All right, the National Guard is involved with this. They are protecting Mount Loa in Hawaii, because maybe that's another place where they want to try to rise up the Antichrist. Okay, the Hermetic Order of the Dawn is the one that's focused on this Mount Loa. All right, they've been doing a lot of DNA spells, trying to stop divine beings. They have been blackballing divine beings. They have been doing Dume candle work on these divine beings, and it's some sort of dark kitchen witch using root magic. Okay, so this is this obia that I talked about. Someone using obia. They want to take you guys to a different planet, to take you with them. If they have to leave, they want to sneak off a couple earth angels first. They don't want to leave empty-handed because of this fertility and childbirth. Okay, they want to weaponize the Holy Grail, which is the feminine energy of having procreating and having children. They don't want you to remember maybe some tests that they put you through with these what's that, DNA spells they were doing. All right, the Great White Brotherhood has a part in this, trying to rise up something out of this volcano in Mount Loa, trying to rise Typhon, the father of all monsters. They need a Titan to come through. This could freaking be, is the Titan the freaking purple people eater? Is the Titan the purple people eater, yes or no? Like, if the Titans is the purple people eater, they need that Titan on their side. They want to raise it and use it. Okay, see, that's the problem. Just like with these dark witches and wizards, they think that they, yes, man, yes, it is. And this is the card I be telling y'all that reminds me of the planet Mars. And then we got the sun right here. I'm telling you, they're trying to bring back this Titan through this volcano. I'm hearing Mark Zuckerberg or whatever his name is. And y'all know he just bought some damn land over there in Hawaii. A lot of it, okay? Because they're trying to weaponize the situation. Like I said, they're trying to make it a utopia of theirs. The 3 and the 6 is 9 of wands. Yeah, they want to guard it. They see that they're exploring new territories. They want to rise up this being so that they can manipulate. Look at that. Giants of Atlantis, Sierra Nevada mountain range could possibly have something to do with it. Maybe that's where they're using a portal. I'm hearing it could be like what are those things, like geysers? Is that what it called, that blow up? Okay, I saw 2552, so it must have been them trying to reroute. Okay, so if volcanoes are exploding to release pressure from the earth and they're trying to reroute them, I don't know. All right, something about sodomy and taking power in this Air Force and the Navy. They could have been sodomizing people. They also could have been using some sort of alien technology to try to start a hurricane. Somebody with some Viking bloodline wants to raise these giants of Atlantis. Anything else? Like, they all working trying to rise up. Maybe all the beings or the, like I said, the subgroups. It is something about this dragon though. The dragon's pissed because he maybe initially was working with them and they turned on him. What's up with this dragon? Because it's weighing on me. What happened with the dragon, Holy Spirit? First of all, is the dragon a ship? Yes or no? Bro, because on the movie, the one-eyed purple people eater was an actual entity that was disguised as a ship. The one eye was what it sucked you up with. It saw you, it'll hover over you, and then it'll suck you up. People eater. This feminine energy is causing people to fight each other. Give me something about this dragon, Holy Spirit. I want to know somebody's dragon. My ear is ringing. If I don't find out nothing about this dragon now, a clear thinker with a message of good news for people to spiritually heal in order to recover their material success and lasting wealth after working hard in the enlightenment. Yeah, like the purple people eater is a ship. The mothership, yes or no? Is that what people be calling the mothership? Yeah, the mothership coming to pick people up. The mothership won't save you, so your ass is gonna get left. Okay? But she made it seem like if we were made in his image, then call us by our names. Most intellects do not believe in God, but they fear us just the same. Got you moving forward from being trapped using your intuition. This purple people eater is going to be here to eat people, to take people away. Give me something on this mothership. Using your intuition to wait, something stopping a state of confusion, a stalemate caused. It can't get you if you use your intuition. Your eyes are covered and blinded. So if you're illusioned, then it can take you over. It can take you away. Fear will consume you, right? But if you're tapped in intellectually and you already know that only one ship can come and get you. Yeah, the mother, okay, boom. So this is not the mothership. This is a ship that, like I said, wants to come and take you to another planet because they can't have you here. And they want to deceive you with something about collaborating together in order to hold you guys back from recuperating, which was these illusions, because this is that Leviathan energy. Yeah, that Leviathan entity that these archangels are having a victory over right now. Whooping ass, do you hear me? whooping ass. And those of you that worked hard to keep your guard up against these entities, standing your ground and always fighting because of them wanting to defeat you and being jealous of you, assaulting you, you'll be able to enterprise now. You'll be given the hidden knowledge that lets you know what to do. All right, so basically continue to search inside of yourself spiritually, because this purple people eater is going to be something that's going to be in the shadows. It's going to be something that will be more revealed in the next few weeks, I'm hearing. This is something they didn't want you to see coming. They wanted you to stay illusioned by things that are going on in the news. They wanted you to stay busy because this thing will be hiding in the trees. If you're not paying attention, you will get sucked up. If you're on the wrong side of the sea, you will get sucked up. It's like the mothership can't save you, so your ass is going to get left. This ain't the right ship, though. I'm telling you, y'all going to be able to move off the common waters in your mothership, but the mothership ain't here yet. The earth has to do some healing first. Okay, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. All right, y'all. This is it. This is all. I could keep going. Y'all already know these readings will get longer and longer and longer, but I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Those were the downloads that I did get. I'll possibly get some more this weekend that could possibly, you know, like round this up. Put it all together. Let me see. The Holy Spirit said something. Hold on. What else, Holy Spirit? I know it's long, y'all, but when it comes to these, I be trying to... get my downloads. I write them down, then I try to decipher them. Then I'm like, nah, I'll wait till I get on camera to decipher them, because, you know, sometimes I forget the things that I say and I don't write them down fast enough. You think I talk fast? My mind literally goes that fast. But anyways, okay, someone's mad. Wrath. It could be one of the 7 deadly sins. They're upset. They want to know more about you. They can't lie on you anymore. Okay, it could be some Masons from this Grand Lodge in DC that thinks you're a zombie. They're pissed. They can't take you out. They can't kill you. They can't get you to shut up. With the stuff that you're talking about, you're awakening the masses. You're making them turn on their third eye, which is having them see this fucking purple people eater, and they're not going for it. All right, they think that you're a zombie. They could have been searching for Egyptian blood. You have their blood. They ran across you. These Yakuza and triads and all these other groups, they ran across your ass. They couldn't take you out. They wanted to prostitute you for money. Somebody in this lodge told them that they could prostitute you for money. Yeah, so that's when they approached this person and they told this person, yeah, she got Egyptian blood. You found the right person. All right, we're gonna trick her and we're gonna hoe her out because she'll be a good sacrifice to the being that we need. All right, they could have been having you listen to a lying ass tarot reader to lead you down the wrong road at some point in your life. This tarot reader could have been mad as hell that you still moving forward. Okay, also a church cult could have put money on your head to take you out as well. With the rest of these fucking entities is what I'm hearing. Okay, so shit, we got some church cults that could be one of these things under Leviathan. We got these Nordic aliens. All these people group stalking you, putting money on your head because they got attached to you for some sort of sex video that a church cult had gained. Like this church cult, when you were a child, you were abused by a church cult. They made a sex video of you, or some of this Mason could have made a sex video of you, trying to attach entities to you because they have an entity attachment, trying to attack your business, trying to attack your home. This person is obviously a toxic twin flame of yours that has been talking shit behind your back to all these secret organizations, trying to stalk you and stop you. You have a grandmother spirit that ain't playing no games with these hoes, and she on their ass. Someone has a drug addiction. Maybe they try to say you had a drug addiction and then try to mirror their emotions to you when they in turn might have been the one with the drug addiction. These people have been attacking your vehicle. They were using some magic from the priority of Cyan in order to do it. They could have also had these people stalking you in traffic and watching you. They want your gifts, but they can't get them. They weren't allowed to get these gifts. You got somebody who feels like they have a man or woman that's in jail, a karmic mother and a man and woman that's in jail. Give me something on this man and woman that's in jail, Holy Spirit. These people are under judgment for doing something to you. Give me something on this karmic mother. Maybe this person in jail has a karmic mother that has caused illusions to try to tempt you, to cause you heartache because you ended a relationship with their son. So whoever this Mason is that maybe don't like you, and she mad because her truth is coming out about how karmic she is and why she caused these illusions. Her son is now under judgment, okay? And all of them are heartbroken. It's a third person out here that could possibly be heartbroken about this situation because they were trying to do magic maybe to get you to take this masculine back so that he can trick you and offer you up so that they can get some money. And baby, no, you're not having it. All right, all their secrets have been exposed about the money they were getting behind your back in the past. That's why they already have to pay you back. They're upset you have confidence and control. They can't use you you or love bomb you anymore. I'm telling you, it was 3 people that were celebrating off of you. 3 people who were working closely to try to stop you from having this money because they didn't have any money. Okay? Who's this third person? I'm getting this third person is someone who wants your gifts. The son was coached by the mother. The mother didn't like you just because she doesn't like any feminines to be on her masculine. She might have possibly been abusing this child as when he was younger, so she grew up one of those moms, okay? But she has a problem with you just because this masculine wants to come towards you, or he couldn't dominate you. And there's a third person in the group that this person could have cut off from a love relationship. Okay, so this is the person that this person was going with, possibly when they came towards you in secret, putting you in this third party. This person is now being left out of the cold, maybe with their child, because this family, this father and mother, are very focused on getting success off of you, and they left whoever this third party is in the past. I'm hearing bag lady. I heard pack light. Ooh, they kicked out. They all arguing. They kicked out, and this masculine wants to come towards you and change your fate, work together with you. But he having a towel. He didn't expect his mom to be so cutthroat. He feels like his mama is moving in haste and doing too much to try to take you out and knock you out, and he just trying to love on you real quick because that's how he tricked you in the first place, which is, like I said, in turn making the mama upset. She got some sick nasty ass fetish for her son. Y'all what? Yeah, she got some sick nasty ass fetish for her son, and they're losing legal battles right now. Okay, beginning of prosperity, beginning of opportunities. You're the one that's getting justice and being able to get this. And I'm also getting with this cup of overflowing love or creativity, spirituality, whatever. This is you. This is your divine masculine. You're getting justice by getting a divine masculine. Yeah, balancing things out in your life and be able to look forward to success in the future. Once you get this good news, you'll be able to 3 of Wands style move toward commercial success because you're this Queen of Wands and you heal from this. Okay, these people just want to catch you before you move on, because maybe they have hidden knowledge on you here. They don't have it for you anywhere else. They don't have anything else on you anywhere else, so they can't hold you back. Let me see if there's anything else. Her baby daddy don't like you. Who baby daddy? So it might have been this woman. Oh yeah, like I said. Okay, boom. So it's her baby daddy. This is baby mama talking about her baby daddy. Talking about the person that's talking about you. You get what I'm saying? Deadbeat. God damn it. This person might have been a baby daddy of yours. This person is damn sure a baby daddy of this lady who he left out in the cold with his kids to come towards you. Yeah, these folks really didn't care about each other. They was having swinger parties. Ooh, child, a karmic pregnant right now. He being a deadbeat because he over there trying to leave. She mad because she trying to get him to come back so they can do some ritualistic abortion, some sort of sacrifice. So because she think that'll get them out of jail. So for these RICO crimes they did with these videos and shit, part of the breeding program, okay? So you could have possibly had an ex that could have been half insectoid, half gray alien. All right? Get something else. Then we're going to turn it loose. Illuminati, imposter. All right, so yeah, that's some more look, they want to take you on a date. Okay, so this Masonic person could have possibly be actually a part, because it said the Great White Brotherhood. So this person could actually be connected to the real Illuminati, not connected to y'all Jay-Z and Beyonce Illuminati. Okay, and this person was paid to be an imposter to come back in towards you to get you, because they want your ass back on that, I'm hearing silver slab, maybe in this breeding program somewhere. Somebody's really like somebody, you have like an intergalactic being, a watcher, an insectoid. You got somebody who's very focused on your manifestation powers and the fact that you're confident and you will say no, and you fucking mean no, and they don't like that. That's why they're moving too haste, making sudden actions, because they're pissed. With this wave in the background, I'm feeling like it could be a mountain, it could be a wave. I'm looking at it as a wave, and I'm also looking at it as what goes up must come, not what goes up must come down, as above, so below. I'm getting this Poseidon energy, man. They just pissed because you Earth angels are fighting back. You're regaining your resources, and they weren't able to take you out quick enough. They had hidden knowledge already that y'all was going to have some King of Pentacles energy coming in to save y'all. We got this King of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles coming in. You've been working hard. You ain't been receiving shit for the things that you've been working hard for. He coming in with this last good news, this offer, and that's going to bring you to the 9 of Pentacles. And these people wanted you to have your guard up maybe to these masculines because of the things that happened to you in the past with older masculines, I'm hearing, or other masculines, and it's not going to work. They're trying to paint illusions to make y'all not want to go towards your divine partner, to make separation between you and your divine, like this separation between you guys and your divine partner right now is playing in this war that they're having, because they need y'all to give up on these divine relationships so they can find ways to cause these illusions. If you guys are focused on these divine relationships or focused on your partner, you can't. So if you're separated from your partner right now, this is the reason why. This is the last and final test. This is kind of like Jesus going out into the desert and being tempted. These masculines are being tempted left and right, but the fact that they stay focused on y'all keeps the world going round as it should. Okay, all right, y'all, this is it. This is all my loves. I'm gonna go ahead and get into our regular style readings. I love these type of readings. Hopefully if you're here, you love them too. If you need to reference back to anything, because I know I talk fast and I might skip over some things, go to that profile, corrupt organizations and all that stuff. Go to that profile and guaranteed you'll see some stuff that'll catch your eye, that'll keep you up on this. And usually my readings are like accurate for maybe like, you know, from the day that I say it could happen up to like 3 months, at the most 6 months. So the stuff that I've been talking about the orcas and all that stuff, people setting stuff on fire and all these things going on, it's occurring now that I've been talking about for months. Okay, so yeah, I hope you got what you needed, and I'm gonna meet y'all in the next one.